Greetings, welcome back, my beta friends. Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker, and we are continuing our adventures here. I think I tweaked this to prioritize making steel. Not particular reason, but it seemed like the right thing to do to get more of this limestone. I think will actually help to make more. The steel has the crushed limestone as a side effect, and wow, we've already gone through all of that crushed limestone that we brought over. Welp. All right. Do we have enough space? You know, we're gonna move this up. Then we're gonna balance this here. And that's gonna allow us to do more stuffs here. Okay. Coolies. I wonder why this guy got reversed. It's odd. But now our crushed limestone should be a little bit more even than it had been before. Cool. I think I want to balance this guy as well. Okay. Looks good. Now we're talking. Oh, this is so much better. It looks like we're mostly making it to the top. I mean, the rest that's coming out is not really balanced, but that's okay. Yeah, we're still primarily feeding off this one line, but it will, at the very least, be balanced between the different belts a little bit better. Cool. Coolies. And I don't care as much about this one. Yeah, this should be fine. Now here in just a scooch, we're gonna have finished getting all of our waste iron off the belt. And then we'll start to produce this guy. Yep. Now we're producing a lot more sand, and that's fine. All right. Let's see, what's next? What's next? I haven't played as much for a few days. Oh yeah, we've now sharing water, so that will help a little scooch. Jeez, we have so much of this water. Sulfuric acid, okay. How's... Well, let's see here. How's this? We've got a little bit of water, a lot of brine. And why is this... Okay, we're full of hydrogen chloride. Maybe we ought to... We do pump this into a tank. Okay. Welp. It is what it is. At least the caustic solution is better than it used to be. We could get rid of some of this. full hydrogen chloride, full caustic solution though. That's really all we need. And this will tend to kind of balance itself out between these two different belts. Okay. So let's just take a peek. Where else are we still dumping wastewater? There's this guy, but we haven't really dumped any sand in a long time. I think I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct all of this actually. Maybe not all of it. So it looks like we still do have waste that comes from the silica products, but we're probably not producing as much of that. Is that... Ooh, slow. That is because we have a power isolation. So let's put this here. That'll get that connected back to the grid. Good. Yeah, we're gonna need to continue to produce silica here, so we can try to process that wastewater. This wastewater is coming from there. This no longer exists, so we'll kill that one. We could try to pump that one out. Let's see, where else are we? This wastewater comes from where? Oh, this is waste brine. Wow. I don't think we've put anything in there in a long time. Yeah. This is when we were still doing manual relief. Let's go ahead and disconnect this. We're slowly trying to not throw away... We can throw away gases, but the liquids are now valuable. We want to create sludge. Okay. Now we have this guy still. There's a decent amount of waste in here. I think for that... we'd have to do something else. Okay. And then our solar powered, some of the cells we're still throwing away waste, but it's not really a lot of waste. Water. Do we throw any away here? We do. Where are you coming from? Now this is interesting. This is still probably not a ton. We could do some improvements, but yeah. It's fine. It's so nice to have a full collection of motors. Where's our bars? They're here. So we actually have a full complement of steel bars, but we don't have of iron. We should upgrade some of these machines too. Alright. And we're actually prioritizing the steel, not the iron. Which is fine. Whew, that was close. Okay, we got a decent amount of lime here in our storage. Good. Crazy how much we've got going on. This guy is the waste iron. Okay. Should probably tentatively plan a train track along here, especially with the iron here. We are going to want one. Bauxite. This volcanic gas, we may have to tap that sooner or later. All right. Enough of this. I think this is all balanced enough. I would love more limestone, more crushed limestone. Yeah. We've got it set up right now, so there should not be a lot ever going down this line. Excuse me. I don't know why there was in the first place, but let's go steal some more crushed limestone. We'll bring it here. One more shipment should be good enough. To help keep it more balanced, dramatically improve our iron production for sure. We will need to import the crushed limestone though. That I'm increasingly certain. We could improve the limestone production to use the gypsum base, but honestly, I don't think it matters that much. Lime is just not something we need a ton of, and we have plenty of it. Here's our crushed limestone, right? Yep. Let those guys go operate for a little bit. We may get a little bit more gravel. We really don't have much. Wow. Okay. Boric acid. That's something I'm sure we're going to need it a fair number of places. We really should put a train station for boric acid and boron. Boron is the chemical I've definitely heard of, but it's not high on my list. Okay. Actually, let's keep walking up our sidewalk until we get about here. Then we're gonna go drop all of our limestone in these guys. Full stacks on everyone. Drop a little bit on the way back, and then we're going to come to you, drop off everything that we've got, and rinse and repeat. Yeah, we're only able to put a little tiny bit more. Okay. Let's try one more time. And how much should we get on the belt? I mean, we've got a little bit more. Let's put some limestone on these guys. Perfect. Just making sure that it doesn't make sense to put a faster, and it's fine. The slow is just fine. Getting a little bit more wastewater probably going. Excellent. She'll be more salt. We do have a little bit that's going through our surplus because, yeah, I guess we have a full box. That's not unexpected. It should not have been unexpected, at least. And it's going to be actually a fair while before we start to use some of the stuff that's on the belt. So, okay. That's fair. These guys don't have a lot. Yeah, they're just basically dumping what little we have. And then we are producing some sludge because we're producing some wastewater, but it's fine. It's so good that we're able to have enough wastewater to keep pumping through. I'd like that we're finally starting to use all of the products. I knew eventually we were going to be able to, but it's nice to actually have it really, really honest to goodness happening. Oh man. We're so chucked full of rust. Still, looks like we've got a little bit of steel happening. Yep. I do like that we've got the more crushed limestone going through the circuit. We haven't started to take this yet, so yeah, we'll get there. We will get there. Eventually this lime will probably get so chocked full that we're not even going to process anymore. But that's a ways. All of the lime, though, is still going into this box. Yeah, I think we do need to import some crushed limestone. Or we could just take it from here. I like that idea better. Let's go ahead and set that up real quick. I think let's just set some limestone crushers. What is the design we have here? It is the split level. This will create stone, which we can convert into gravel, and I think all of our gravel is just going out, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and just do that. Gonna take the lazy approach. Let's... Do we have a more up-to-date... I mean, this is the typical design we do for crushers these days. I'm just gonna do one line. We do need to connect you to power, so let's go ahead and get our pylons going. Put some more wind power, but honestly, my desire to do lots of wind power is kind of going down. Oh, these are Crusher 1s. Well, hello. Let's upgrade you guys to Crusher 2s. Do I want to upgrade these guys? I mean, yes, but not really. We'll upgrade that one. Okay. Then whatever stone we do need to take out. it's going to be very important to only send this when we need it. So we're going to have to do some kind of sophisticated controls, I think. Okay. Then get them on this side. Good. So, oh, we didn't actually change these guys over. Let's change them to crushed limestone. Okay. Then this will just pound into gravel. I think we're gonna do, we'll do a bi-directional guy. I'm only gonna, well, let's start with 2. Okay, let's see, feed in, feed out, and change the offset. Put a power pole here, and then have you guys make gravel. Good. And then we'll double you one more time. Okay, that should be more than enough ability to do this. So, let's start by this crushed limestone. No, we don't cut through rocks like this. The important thing is we only want to have it go, we probably want to try to get it straight in this chest. So what we could do is this. Yeah, which way to go? Let's take it down. Right alongside. Okay. It's like there's no way that I don't have any of those. But the robot's taking them all, that's something I can absolutely believe. Okay, let's see. Come down here. Let's just red jump. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a loader here, and this loader is gonna say to load in this box if it's below 500. Okay, let's jump to here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's actually set the belt here. This control is gonna be if crushed limestone is less than 500. So 500 will be the top row. Yes, this is where we want it to be. We got no more. Okay. That should do, and that'll help to make sure we keep it going. Now, we still need to deal with our gravel. But that's easy enough. Okay. Actually, let's go down here. Nope. Okay, and then jump here. Where's our gravel? Of course, it's way down. That's fine. It's not a problem at all. Woo, that was close. Now, how do we do this? So this is the gravel belt right there. Right here. So let's actually do this then. We're gonna take this guy up. We're gonna put a splitter here. Prioritize from the right. But I don't think it's ever gonna really practically matter. And let's just do a red belt just to make sure this makes it. Beautiful. Now I've got stone and iron to deal with. But we can see that the gravel's coming through. Yay! Very good. Very, very good. Now the iron that I have... I kind of want to set up a dump here for that. But I don't think we will. Not at this time, at least. I am going to crush this, though. We might as well. And we can see clearly we got plenty of crushed limestone in the buffer. Should we ever need it, we're not going to run out. Good. Now, what can we do? The sludge train just isn't getting as much sludge as it used to. Oh no. I'm gonna find a spot to Well, let's go back to that base. So we need some fluid train. This is the rest. It's just full, and we got no salt. So that's a recipe for a train that's going to run for forever. Fair enough. It's pretty amazing that we have our homegrown sources of all of this acids, but we can also pump in stuff as needed. Sulfuric acid train's not really where I want to go. A sludge train would be. Well, obviously that's exactly where we want to go. What about... This guy would be good. Yeah, let's just hop on a random train. Yeah, this will start taking us in the right... Yeah, this is actually fine. Because it's going to take us to the south end of the base, and then it's going to go here, which we don't want to do, but we made some progress. So what we're going to do is just clean up the rest of the sludge line. And then we could take another waste gas. I don't know what that would be, though. Or we could take in something. We could take in the waste water. But from where would we get any wastewater? That's the trick. Obviously, this connection can go away. So we're going to delete what little sludge is in here. And then I don't know what to do with this. Should we save it around for another day? That's so little wastewater. This has more wastewater. But even then, I bet you this isn't a huge amount. And we don't really run those guys all that often anymore. So they're just not generating a lot of wastewater. I mean, we're barely even using the solar power we have. Okay, it's time to just build new stuff. Let's do the hard glass. Well, I think we'll do it next time. Some more filters than we probably need. This glass is completely empty. Why? There's no saline water here. That was a mistake. Ooh, the slow power. This guy's still not connected to the main grid. Well, why? You know, this is kind of silly. Let's move these guys over. And we'll put a pylon here. Now these guys should be... They're still not on the main grid. Why? Because this guy is the main grid. That guy's the main grid. Oh, it's probably waiting for one power pole right there. There we go. Now these guys are operating much, much, much better. Excellent. And we are using our sand. Now we could actually kill this. The only thing that still requires, I mean, the raw sand does, these ingots are still requiring our base. Probably get rid of a few of these as well. Okay, let's do... Let's do the hard glass processing. We'll make fibers. Wow, these can jump some serious distance sometimes. Not seeing a whole lot of that being used at the moment, which is fine. Let's not go here. Let's go bend down. It's hard not to pick up a few bots. Okay, so what do we need for the fiber? Oh, we're gonna have so many different things we're gonna have to start doing. But I do want to get upgraded bots soon. But let's start with the fiber. One thing at a time, one thing at a time. So we're making hard glass now. Glass fibers, hard glass, and water. All right. Actually, I don't think I want to do quite there. This is where we want to start, and it needs to happen in a foundry. Okay. There's no output glass, so... Oh, it's steam. Yeah, okay. So we need to do this here. So the steam... Can't mirror foundries. Interesting. That's fine. It's not a big deal at all. We're gonna take in and put out copy, paste you here. Put a power pole in right there. And then we're gonna change your offset and Now, what do we want to do with the steam? The immediate thought is to put it in some kind of a condenser. Okay, this looks like the nearest clean water. So let's go ahead and take you up. There's not a lot of clean water here, though. Looks like this may go to our back. Oh, our backup's totally full. We are pumping all of that water out here. So this is theoretically clean water, but it's practically not usable. All right. So, I'm gonna kill some of these filters. We don't need this as much anymore. Is it time to get rid of this? I think it is. At the very least, we're gonna size it down quite a bit. Give us a little bit more flexibility. Okay. Yeah, I think we just need to come down from that main water line. So this would not be a bad one to draw on. Except this is the carbon monoxide. We really want to pump this down too. Okay. Not like the water was really the problem here, but all right. Just looking for a clear line. We could go up here. Try a red. Okay, I'm gonna take you over here. So, let's get a nice long segment here. Stick whatever hard glass we've got in there, and we're gonna take this as far as we can. Right there seems like a good spot. Okay, now for all of this steam. What do we want to do with that? So what we're gonna do, I'm actually gonna do a pump-fed tank system like we often do, and this is gonna be for the steam exhaust. So we're just gonna put a bunch of steam turbines. Honestly, let's just do it down here at the end. Okay, we do need to pump you in here. Then probably want a couple of these. Let's do 3. Okay. Whoops. We'll do one that's on an exhaust valve just to get rid of some. Okay. There we go. So if we need to, then let's put the relief valve up here. You're gonna be exhaust. Okay. But hopefully we won't need that. Okay, now we've got glass fiber coming. Woohoo! Choo-choo. What's next? Let's do steel cables. We do have lubricant coming through here, I've noticed. So this is a good spot to do the steel cables. Steel wire. No. Not steel wire, it's cables. Bearings we may want to do here too. Graphite, mortar, aluminum box. No, I'm not gonna do this. I don't think the crucibles are that important. So really, the steel wire does not need... It's made in an assembler. Alright. Steel cable. Do we want to build it up here somewhere? Do we have the lubricant? It's at least comes in this general direction. Do we have a pickup stop? We do have one station that's not named. Well, we could. Or okay, it's good that this is getting full. Soon we're gonna start to switch over to the iron bar production at our sludge factory. We're getting a lot more salt in. Woohoo! Okay, we have, yeah, lots and lots of saline. So much belt for so little throughput, but that's okay. That is alright. Let's just make these guys standards. Especially the brine, yeah. We don't really need an exhaust, we may as well. Now, what to do? Could go take care of this, and that wouldn't be a bad thing. Yeah, let's go visit the steel factory. If we make it, we could do it right there. Let's do the steel cable. I don't know what other thing we're gonna need that's lubricated, so I'm not gonna do a lot, but I'm gonna assume that there's something else that we will need that's lubricated eventually. But we may as well send the steel cable there. Yeah, there's plenty of space. I mean, there's some complicated piping and whatnot. Ooh, we have waste water. Well, this is not going to be much. What? And this guy is coming from here, which could be more. This is really just a backup system in case we need more hydrogen and or oxygen. Oxygen's fully saturated though. That's curious. Yeah, that's fine though. Nah. Yeah. Alright. Assemblers. Yeah, let's just do it here. Steel cable. Do our standard design of the face-in line. It's just really the only good way to do this. How fast does it operate? 5 seconds, so we're gonna need purples in and yellow out. So we have full... Okay, let's copy this. We have full mobility on our inserters now. Perfect. Okay. Let's see, we need this. Then where is our wire? Our steel wire coming in from? Wait. Hang on. I'm missing something. Steel wire is not something we have made before, so I guess... Okay. Touché. So we need the steel rods for that. Alright. I guess we'll take steel wire because I'm sure it's going to be useful at some other point in time, but the cable is the main thing. So that being said, let's take this and scoot it down to about here. And then we'll put some foundries in here for making the steel wire. I knew we were missing something. No, I don't want that. Can't. Okay, we'll put this space between. And this is gonna come down, this will come up. And then it's gonna have a splitter here. And the priority is gonna be to make this cable because I know we need cable. Okay. Then we need the rods, so let's cut off right here. We actually have lubricant up here. I did not even realize that. Oh, it's for the motors. Yes, yes, yes. Then absolutely this is the right spot to make this. Okay. Then the lubricant, let's take it in through the bottom, I think. Okay. Robots, you're slacking. Like, what's your deal? Are we close enough to the base robots have? They must have had access. Jeez. Alright. You know, hang on. We actually don't need that splitter there. Next, let's check. It's 3 seconds. 3 steel wires. Yeah, we need to upgrade the speed of these guys. Start with the output. Uh-oh. So then, let's see, the bottom guy will do the offset. Okay. Now we're seeing red still, so we do need to upgrade these guys. We really want as much wire as possible to be fed in. Then let's upgrade the belt from this point forward. Actually, I don't want this at all. Okay. We'll stick some steel rods in here. Okay. This is looking okay. Then whatever comes off these guys, we're going to send off here to the train. At long last, we'll have the steel cables that we've been needing for forever. Okay, let's see. Let's take and copy this design. Okay, and then just one more little hop, and we have everything that we need. Good. Put our locomotive, we're gonna put our cargo wagons. Gonna steal a little fuel. By the way, how is our fuel station here? 32. We should put some more containers in there. All right. Steel cable will go here. Steel base, steel cable wire drop off. This is steel wire cable pickup. Okay. Feels very good to have this stuff coming. Because this will allow us to do things like the better wind turbines, better tanks, just steel cables in a lot of recipes. Not surprisingly, the steel wire is all being eaten up. We're gonna go check and see how our production is in just a scooch. Looks like the steel rods are all getting eaten up completely and totally. And I am fine with that. But the steel cables are getting loaded onto the train, and we do see occasionally some steel wires. Very nice. Wow, this is a long episode. Anyways, thanks guys for everything. I appreciate all you do. Until next time, keep on tracking, and next time we're going to start using this on the base. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.